Hi guys, is anyone talking about this book? 'Cause it's bloody awful. Hello, it's Nod Warshak here. James Tynion IV was a massively cucky writer, really, wasn't he? His Detective Comics wasn't really about Batman at all. It was about his team of teenagers, and it was most of the time it was the girls in charge of everything, which is pretty much standard operating procedure in comic books today. So I was giving Detective Comics a chance because it's got a new writer on it, this guy called Morecki. I don't know who this Morecki is. And I don't want to be nasty because I don't know if he's like a young guy or a young girl. Is a guy, isn't he? Sebastian, no, he goes. Michael Morecki. Yeah, I don't know if he's just starting in comic books today, or if this is his first gig. He can't have been working in comic books for a long time, because if this has always got to offer, working on one of the biggest comics out there, Detective Comics. Detective Comics is a big deal. Well, it should be a big deal, anyway. It used to be a big deal. I guess no comic book really is a big deal nowadays, but just the lack of creativity, that's the main bugbear I have with all of this. Just that it story-wise, it wasn't very good. There wasn't a strong idea here. It's just a man who's brainwashing the local kids. Batman needs to punch a few people, and that's what he does. And then the kids won't be brainwashed anymore. And that's it. Okay, and let's explore that further. So somebody's brainwashing the kids. Who's brainwashing the kids? There we go. Okay. So he's half Donald Trump. He's half television evangelist from the 1980s. He's brainwashing the kids. We might have a problem here. I'm not a Christian, but I'm really getting fed up with you demonising the Christians in comic books now, progressives. Have you not kicked that poor pooch enough? It's whimpering in the corner. It's wetting itself. It's got broken teeth. It's bleeding. It's crying for its mummy. And you keep going back and you keep on laying the boot in over and over and over again. Look at the state of Europe at the moment. European Christianity is being completely destroyed. We haven't got any morality left, so we're turning to the progressive left with their version of morality based on the old Marxist bullshit idea of the oppressed and the oppressors. And who's become the oppressed? Well, the oppressed are everyone from all around the world. And who are the oppressors? That'd be the straight white men who actually want countries to have borders. So we're getting a wave of refugees into Europe at the moment because the progressive, mainly female politicians are saying we need to help those poor children. Those poor children need somewhere to live. And then we're getting rape gangs, and then we're getting acid attacks. And there's a concert in Manchester where lots of little girls get blown up. And that's because, at its heart of it, Christianity has been destroyed in the West. And don't blame Friedrich Nietzsche for this. This was the left who's destroyed Christianity. Christianity offered a strong moral framework. We don't have that anymore. We have the progressive left, and they're bullshit. And it's really weakening Europe, and it's coming to America if it's not there already. So stop it, American comic book writers. You don't want to completely destroy all the moral foundations that have been given to you by Christianity. It's not a good idea, because what replaces it is no good. You get progressives. And after progressives, you get Islam, which is genuinely patriarchal and genuinely hates women and genuinely hates gays in a way that alt-right people just do not. So stop it. Stop demonising Christianity. It's really getting on my nerves. Sorry, a bit of a rant there. Let's get it off my chest. Dialogue, too much of it. Spelling errors. The Gotham City Blackfire has poisoned my mind with. 3 editors on this book, didn't notice that. Look at the artwork. The artist deserves better than this. It's gritty, it's grungy, it's 90s Hellraiser style. It's really good, the artwork. I really like the artwork. It's just, the script is really shoddy, really poor. And it ends on a big cliche with Batman having punched all the bad guys enjoying the sun coming up with a young boy that he's saved from the evil Christian cult. This is bad. This is really, really bad. I don't think this would have even, passed muster in back in the 1980s when people were genuinely a bit creeped out by the Christian evangelist on TV. But in this internet age of 2018, where Christianity is not a problem to anyone anymore and has been weakened so much that it's, like I said earlier on in this video, the whimpering dog in the corner of the room there, you just keep on kicking and kicking and kicking. It's really pathetic of the progressives to keep coming back and demonising it. And just ending it now, silly speaking, on the sunrise coming up. That's... oh, cringy. If a 10-year-old wrote this, I'll be embarrassed, and I'll tell him to go back and do it again. Come up with a better idea, something more original than the sun coming up. This is bad. Really bad. What do you guys make of it? Apart from the artwork, let's give the artist credit. Sebastian Fiumara. Love it. I want to see him again. I want to see the artist again. But Michael Morecki, wow, can't believe that. DC have given him Detective Comics. They need to get him off the book as soon as possible. Unless he's got something amazing that he's keeping back for the next issue. But why would he be keeping it back? This is his first one. Surely he'd want to put his best foot forward. And if this is his best foot, oh God, he hasn't got anything worth, in the locker room, is he, to come after this. This is bad stuff. It's one of the laziest, most uninspired comic books that I've read in quite some time. And the demonising Christianity again. Stop it. Please, please, please just stop it. So that's my review. Bit of a depressing one, wasn't it? When I've read Tom King's Mr. Miracle today as well, where he's taking Jack Kirby's great creation and stripping it down and making it ugly. So I guess I haven't had a particularly good comic book reading day. Oh well, hopefully tomorrow will be better. Okay, thanks for checking out the vid. Please like and subscribe if you've been so kind, and let me know what you thought of the book, and if you completely disagree with my take on it, and I'll be more interested to debate you the finer points in the comments section. So cheers, take care, later, see you guys.